Hello, I'm Jack. Welcome to Practical Programming channel. In this video, I will discuss code update for WebGPU applications. Recently, I got some feedbacks saying that the sample code I discussed in my video series worked before, but suddenly it no longer works on Canary. The reason is that recently Canary made some changes to the WebGPU API. The first change is that it does not support the old pipeline format. And second, it no longer supports the old WGSL seeder code. In order to run the WebGPU application discussed in my video series, we need to make corresponding changes to our code examples. In this short video, I will explain how to update the code and how to make it work again on Canary. Here, I will use the sample code in my third video as an example to discuss the code update. You can update the other example code by following the procedure presented here. Again, I will use the Git tool to clone the source code used in the third video. Here is the download link at the GitHub repository. From this link, you can download the source code used in the third video series. Now, open a command prompt window and run the following command: git clone, and paste the link. This will generate a WebGPU 03 folder on your local machine. This folder contains all the source code used in that video. Now, cd into this folder, cd WebGPU 03. And we are going to start Visual Studio Code with the command code period. This is Visual Studio Code interface. Okay, we can close this welcome page. Now here contains all the source code used in the third video series. First, let's open a new terminal window and use the npm install command to restore the npm package. This installation may take a while to finish. Please be patient. Okay, finished. Now all the installed packages are stored in the node modules folder. In this example application, I already updated the pipeline code in the main.ts file in the src folder. This main.ts file. Here you can see we have another file called main.old.ts. This file contains the old code using the old pipeline. Now we can open this old file. You can see the random pipeline contains the vertex stage and the fragment stage, parametric topology, and color stage, the attributes. All these attributes has been changed, so you can make a direct comparison with the new updated file. Open this main.ts file here from this folder. Open this file. So we separate this window. You can see this is the new file, main.ts. This main old.ts file. You can see this is the new pipeline. This is the old pipeline. Old pipeline we have a vertex stage. Right now we change it to vertex. And fragment stage. In new file change to the fragment. You can see we remove this color stage, move to inside the fragment section, become the target's attributes. This is more reasonable because the color format is the output of the fragment. So they put it into here instead of separate color state is more reasonable. Another thing is we separate this parametric topology into the parametric and the topology. So that's the main change. Another change is not here. is color attachment. Inside is attachment. We change it to the view. And we also add the store operation. Use the store value here. But here, you don't have this store operation. That's the main change of the pipeline. Otherwise, if you don't make this change, the application will not run. For example, let's see what happens if we use the old pipeline. For example, we open this Webpack configuration file. You can see the entry, the main, is from the main.ts file. If we change to main old.ts file, this means we use the old pipeline to see what happens. Then we bound this old file, save this file, using npm run prod. Now the bound file create successfully. Then we click this go live link to see what happens. This will open the Chrome Canary. We don't see any triangle in this page. So let's check what happens. We can open the Chrome Development Console by pressing the Shift, Control, and J key. You can see some error message, particularly here, require member vertex is undefined. Because of the old pipeline, we use the vertex stage without this vertex attribute. This means it doesn't work for the old pipeline. Now we can change back to the main.ts file. So we go back to here, this Webpack configuration file. Here we change this old entry file to the new one, the main.ts file, because this main.ts file here contains the new updated code. So save this and rebound this file. Run this npm run prod again. So let's check. Okay, you can see the colorful triangle on this page without any error in this console. This means we have to use the new pipeline format in our WebGPU applications. Next, let's examine the Cedar code. Let's go back to the Visual Studio Code. Open the Cedar code from this src folder, Cedar. Inside the Cedar methods contains the new Cedar code. Here, another method, Cedar old, contains the old Cedar code. You can see here we define the position array and color array. We use the const keywords. But here, the new code, they remove the const keyword. We have to replace the const use let keywords to define the position and the color in the new code. Another change is here. You can see input variable, the vertex IDX index, that means the built-in index, and also the built-in position is the output. And also we have output vColor. So you can see the function is a void function, it retain nothing right here. However, in the new code, the input becomes the input argument inside the main function. And output, we have two output here. One is the position, one is the vColor. We define an output structure here. So here, instead of void main function, here we have a retain value, retain output structure. So inside we define the output position, output vColor. Then we return output. Similarly, for the fragment code, you can see the input vColor is the input. Right now it become input argument of this main function. And the output is simply return is a vColor. That's the difference. You can see here this void main function, but the output color here, output defined like this. Right now, it's just a return this vColor. That's the change. You can see the new WGSL code is much cleaner. If you are familiar with the Rust programming language, you will see the new WGSL Cedar code is more like the Rust code. We already checked the new seeder works on Canary. Now let's use the old seeder to see what happens. From this main.ts file, we change this seeder to seeder old, and also here to see old methods, we call it. Save this file, then rebound this file. You just see a red background. You can see any triangles. So from this console window, you can see a lot of errors here, out here. The use of depreciated language feature. So this means it doesn't support this old seeder code anymore. We need to make the seeder to the new code. So let's change back. So from here, we remove this old to use the new seeder code. Save and rebound it. Okay, let's check the results. You can see we get the colorful triangle back again without any error. From this code update, you can see that WebGPU is a work-in-progress project. It changes frequently. I will keep updating the sample code in my GitHub repository. If you found the code example discussed in my video series not working anymore, you can re-download the updated code from this GitHub repository. Usually, this updated code should work. Otherwise, you can leave me a comment under my video. I will try to fix it as soon as possible. I will end this video here. See you next time. Bye.